One of my favorite players to watch, and you have to be a diehard football fan or have him in fantasy, but Allen Robinson of the Jaguars, his second season so far this year, 65 catches, 11 touchdowns, over 1,000 yards, and putting his name in the same category with Randy Moss and Jerry Rice. And played at Penn State. Next game coming up will be the Colts. Allen joining us now. Allen, how are you today?
I'm doing good. How about you?
I'm doing okay. Numbers look pretty good. When do you know you've had a good game?
I think last game, I had a pretty good feel about that one, as far as just how the game was going and stuff, But, I mean, we knew it was a shootout going into the fourth quarter, so I just tried to help my team, put up as many points as possible.
Who do you look at? Who did you try to mimic or idolize?
Randy Moss is one of my favorite players growing up, by living in Detroit, I was able to go see them play, at least once a year when they came to the Silverdome, So, I mean, for me growing up, he was a real big idol of mine.
And have you met him?
No, I have not met him. It's funny because my college coach, Coach Bill O'Brien, coached him when he was in New England, So I talked to him a couple of times before, but never met him in person.
But did you remember Moss would hang his gloves off his face mask? Did you do that when you were a kid?
I think I did it a few times. It was either that or I used to put them in like the back of my socks. So I didn't always have to have them on.
Yeah, that's but Moss was different than anybody we'd seen. Somebody that big, that fast. Normally you don't see a receiver who's 6'5" who can run a 4.3 or 4.4 40.
Yeah, I know he was special. I think he really kind of revolutionized, the receiver position as far as big receivers, but also being fast and not just possession receivers, but big down the field guys.
Now you went to Penn State, but you grew up in Detroit. Did you get recruited by Michigan State?
I did not. At the time, Coach Rodriguez was the Michigan coach. I don't think he was really into bigger receivers. He's more so into speedy guys. And I did get recruited by Michigan State. They offered me to play defensive back. So I really didn't want to play cornerback.
Wow, defensive back.
Yep.
Man, if they would have said you could be a wide receiver, would you have gone there?
I think they would have had a much better chance. Once you go up to Happy Valley, and kind of visit and see the atmosphere, I was able to go to a spring game and just see how crazy the atmosphere up there, And once you go up there, it's really, really hard to turn it down.
But Bill O'Brien comes in after all the controversy there with Joe Paterno and everything that happened with Jerry Sandusky. How concerned were you of what was going on with your college career?
I wasn't too concerned. At that time, I had played a little bit as a true freshman. But once Coach O'Brien came in, with the offense and stuff that he brought to the table, with his experience of being in the NFL and things like that, I knew I had a really good chance of getting on the field after spring practice. So that was my main thing. Coach O'Brien, he had told me I was going to be able to get on the field and things like that. So that was just my main focus. I really wasn't really focused about the bowl games or anything like that. At that point, I really just wanted to play.
He's Allen Robinson, the Jaguars wide receiver in his second season. How important is making the Pro Bowl this year, Allen?
I would much rather make the playoffs, but I think that's a great accomplishment. Just being in the category of, with the former receivers and things like that that have been voted to the Pro Bowl, I think it will be a tremendous honor.
Yeah, but I saw your Twitter account. You sent out a tweet about the Pro Bowl voting here. You campaigning?
A little. I would say a little bit.
All right, that's fine. You can be honest.
Yeah. I'm campaigning a little bit to get there. Like I said before, I think it'd be a great honor and an opportunity for me.
You want me to get you there?
Please. I would really appreciate the help and support.
All right, I'm busy, Allen, but I'll go out of my way to get you to the Pro Bowl. Okay.
I appreciate it.
But you got to live up to your end of the bargain the final 4 games. All right, don't mail it in here. All right, I need big numbers.
All right, I got you. I won't.
Oh, by the way, how would you describe those uniforms the uniforms you had a couple of weeks ago? The color rush?
I like them. I like them a lot. I know it was a lot of mixed reviews, about them, but I like them a lot. I thought they were a nice change up for us. With me being in college and stuff, I really didn't have too many options of uniforms, so I think we're kind of throwing something different off from our normal uniform. You know, I think it was pretty cool.
Well, you had Penn State uniform. Not a lot of imagination with those Penn State uniforms.
Yeah, not at all. Not a lot of imagination at all.
Yeah, and I'm not keen on the helmets. Can we decide what color we want the helmets to be here, Alan? Come on, am I a hater?
Hey, that is not my call. I mean, I kind of like them though. I mean, I guess it's a lot of mixed reviews in the helmets as well. You know, but I think they're pretty cool.
Yeah, I don't know. It's like somebody ran out of paint when they were doing the helmets. That's my problem, Alan. And these are things that keep me up at night, worrying about Jacksonville's helmets. All right, here's the deal.
Wow.
I get you into the Pro Bowl. You send a jersey for the man cave. All right? I think that's a fair enough trade.
Sounds good.
All right?
Sounds good.
And you call us
the
from
black, white, or the gold one?
I want the ugly one, the gold one.
All right.
Yeah, give me the bad one there. You make it look good, by the way, but nobody else does.
I appreciate it.
Hey, congrats on the season so far. Good luck in the final 4 games.
Thank you. I appreciate it.
That's Allen Robinson. Just giving back to the community here.